or even Victoria, so I can play as them and finally get their videos
They're here,
done
Jason.
and out there.
Find them.
Mother, I'm talking. So I guess it's a good thing that I'm Jason. So when this is over, I can change to one of them. But I guess we can do a Jason, man. I can't tell you how to play as Jason. I mean, I can. I can't tell you how to be the best Jason because I am not the best Jason. But what I'm doing right now is pretty much a good thing to do to slow everyone down. I'm trying to change my voice, but it's not really working. Once you spawn in, you already have morph, so I would use that morph to go to the phone, trap it, and then go to a car, trap the gas, which is the right back side, and then trap the battery. I should not tell you where the battery is, else I'm just showing you. And when the morph comes back up, which is the little diamond thing on the right, go to the other car. If there's a boat, don't bother trapping it because there's no point. Unless you have multiple traps and you want to be that Jason. And come to the other car. There's only 4 people, so I'm not really trying that hard. I still don't want them to escape. I might toy around with them a little. Depends on how I feel and depends on how mean they are to me, because my feelings get hurt pretty quickly. Just gonna go ahead and break the door. You don't have to break down every door, but it's a lot easier to go into a house without having to break a door down. Which, hey, by the way, you know when the door is not locked, Jason can open it normally, and I'm going to the generator, and when you have rage, you don't need to break the door down unless there's a trap in the way, and until there's a trap in the way, it's looking through a window, so if there's no trap there, you don't need to break it down because you're kind of wasting time. You can just bust through the door. Jason starts off with less or more knives. Just always grab them. Because you're going to need them, especially when you're chasing a Vanessa or a Bugsy. Like anyone who is a fast runner and has good stamina, which would be Vanessa. Because you want to be able to hit them and slow them down a little. Like that. So when it's too far to reach, especially when you're not running Jason, like part 8, just this guy. It's good to slow them down, hurt them a little bit. Especially if you don't have your shift back or morph to surprise attack them. Yeah. I would say break break the doors by the boat or the cars, because they usually have stuff in there, and you don't want them running in there to hide from you, or they can just easily get away from you. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but when someone sets out a trap, look for the one, which I'm also very much blind. I'm blind, so I can't actually see it. I had to walk up to my TV. But the traps when you on the map, they're open or closed. Like, I can't show you where, but where the phone is open, and where the car is, that trap is closed. That's how you know it's been set off with a knife or they stepped in it. So yeah, don't always slash. You can equip cool kills. Why would you waste it by just slashing the whole game? Maybe slash them at first. Okay, and get the joint nice, but I can't talk. I'm gonna stop trying, but like very much so. So maybe towards the end of the game, or middle of the game, when they have got more stuff. Ow! Ow! Sorry, I just kicked my computer. Hit my computer.
No!
Yeah.
That's my boy.
And you can say I'm being unfair to them when there's not that many of them, but I'm not. I can't care.
You cannot die. You can never
Where did
die.
AJ just go? Huh. Like slashing that towards the middle of the game, yeah, because they have gotten more stuff. AJ's kind of weak, so she's not gonna do much damage to you. Unless you're Jason, who has bad stun resistance. She's pretty much very weak. She's kind of as meant for sneaking around. And I'm talking about AJ when it's not AJ one.
That's my Jason.
But yeah,
That's my special.
grab. It's fun to grab. Okay. Like you can get the cool kills and stuff. Like you can do kills like that instead of just slashing all the time. Or slashing all the time, which kind of sucks. But yeah,
Yes.
that was probably the
Yes.
worst advice you could have
Skillful
got
mother.
for how to be Jason. But I was rushed. I wasn't expecting to be Jason.
Mommy is proud of you, Jason. But it's time to come home.
So, no, you're Jason. If it's story now, I say part 3. Kind of an all around Jace face. Because it's easy to use. But maybe get used to playing as all of them at least once. Find your Jason and go from there, I guess. I don't know. But I chose part 8 after playing part 2 for a while. Part 2 looked interesting, but yeah. Part 2, in fact, is the Jason that takes like 6 hits to break down a door, which is pretty slow. Cause by the time you break the door down, the counselor you was going after, so I already moved on to the next house. The Jason I'm using, it with the fire axe. I know it says pig splitter, but I changed it. But he has a fire axe. It takes him 3 hits if, as you already saw, 2 hits if the door's unlocked. Same with part 4 and pig splitter. It's relatively quick. Now I'm gonna actually change the AJ. I don't think I can fit this all in one video. And if I can, that would be amazing. So I'm probably just gonna stop when I die. But I like orange, so leave me alone. I can't tell you which Jason is the worst Jason, even though I've had my fair share of them. Okay, I had my fair share. Part 2 has 7 traps. He can run, but he cannot swim. He can swim, I mean, it's not very fast. So if there's a boat on the map and Jason's part 2, you're good. You're most likely going to escape if you go with the boat. his morph regenerates faster. His shift is slow. Is slow. Might as well just walk, because if you're trying to chase the car, you might as well just run. Well, no, you can still shift in front of him, but it's very slow. It's probably not gonna be easy to do. Part 3 and Retro Jason, same Jason. Same Jason face. I don't know which weapon he had. I just changed the fire axe, which changing the original weapon still makes it a 6 hit to break down a door, not the beautiful 3 hits with the pig splitter and the fire axe. Even if you give them that weapon, it's better for part 4 and 8, who actually have the good destruction. The Jason literally has good destruction. I don't care if you kick me from the game. I was talking, and I can still do that here. So screw you. I need to go back to part 3. He can run, and whatever his original weapon is was good, and good strength. The stun thing, what it means by that is he gets stunned, he gets knocked out a lot easier. His sense is bad, so you can be in a house close to him and he won't really see you until he comes up on the house. And his it takes his sense and stock longer to come back, and yeah, he doesn't have a good range of sense. Part 4 is odd with Jason in my case, just because of his little ear. You can see poking out on the side, on the left side. He can run, and again, destruction makes the door, increase speed of breaking down doors and walls. But, walls. He's slow in the water, but he can run. But I'm not sure how many traps he has, but I know it's probably not a lot. And which means you're gonna have to save him. Yeah. Also, I think I equipped kills on each Jason, but don't use each Jason. I guess if I went randomized, I'd be good. Except probably just be worse with said Jason. Part 5, aka not Jason, aka Roy, who, yes, I gave everyone this pig splitter. Pretty much everyone a pig splitter. Roy Burns starts off with more drawing knives, even though you can still get 2 from the shack. It's literally called a shack. A shed is the house with 2 bucks. Shack. Okay, never mind. His stock comes back faster, and he can run. I mean, he's human. But I'm only human. Sorry. His defense is weaker, which makes sense. His grip is easier to flee from, which makes sense. And he gets stunned easier, which also makes sense. Why am I saying this makes sense? He's human. He has more of the human traits. But we're gonna ignore the fact that he can shift and morph, unlike human. This guy can teleport, unlike human. But yeah. But see how I have the kills equipped with pretty much every Jason? Yeah, because they're fun to do. I don't care how many times I get stabbed with a pocket knife. Actually, I do care, but I'm not gonna be a little baby boo-hoo biatch and slash. I'm only gonna slash if there's a group of people around me. Then I'm gonna slash. Otherwise, why? Just why? You ruin the game. It makes sprays and knives. If someone finds a knife, it makes it pointless unless they're gonna use it to disarm a trap. And you start slashing them. If no one's there to knock them out, they can't knock you out. It kind of makes it pointless, because now the spray's just sitting there for someone else to grab. Probably also can't use unless they're already injured. Like, oh, spray, use it and dip out of there. Starts off with more joy knives, part 6. I don't like his weapon. I just don't. He has a good range of scent, and his the shift regenerates faster. When you block with him, which I don't really see people doing anyways, but is still a higher chance that he's gonna get knocked out. I don't know what the HP means. Health? Hold up. Turn on. What does weak defense? Some people without annoying, some people that with some ASMR. They have a higher chance of knocking you out. I can't see the full text, but I'm guessing that's what it says. But pretty much nothing. They booked. And I have to double check. Sure, less hit points means Jason's mask can be moves quicker, but less hits. Yeah, that. Which is why part 2 is like the easiest Jason to kill. So, yeah, part 2 is in the game. He's the one you try to kill. He can't run. He's gonna his mask is gonna come off, I think, a lot easier, and whatever I said before that, and it takes his morph a while to come back, which sucks if you want to trap the phone in a car before they get to it. Because by the time you get to the phone, by the time you get to the car after you move from the phone, they're probably gonna have something in there, and you can't see that. I mean, you can't see if the gas is in there. You can see if the battery's in there, the hood's down. But yeah, the spear is good for long range. Okay, it's good for long range. But I wanted to play as part 6 one time. I selected Jason, but I never became him. And when I realized I was Jason, part 6 Jason, I switched it before I could. I want to actually. I lied. And I guess if you change the weapons, which you can do at 113. I think if they have, if one of the strengths is destruction, then it doesn't matter which weapon you give them. I think they're still gonna break the door down fairly easy. Actually, no, it's not. No, it's not. Never mind. I take that back. I'm not gonna test it by giving my part 8 a pickaxe. Watching part 2 struggle to break down a door, because I feel like he's also gonna struggle, unless it just destruction on the strength side matters. I don't know why I don't have 4 kills, but I don't want to use part 7 again. The round I used them sucks, and almost pretty much everyone escaped. So that sucked. Sorry, I'm dying. I'm trying to mute myself. I'm gonna forget I mute it. Trying to do this quick. Okay. Sense comes back faster. His weapon deals more damage, and he's fast in the water. He can't run. He has like 3 traps, which is kind of why I say I don't want to play him again. And he gets knocked out fairly easy. And I want to say he's the ugly Jason. I saw a video where all Jasons are masked. He's ugly. My Jason, this one, is also ugly. I don't know which one's uglier, but they're both terrifying as fuck. I'm sorry. And they each, which I didn't even notice since I heard it, have different theme music, which I know retro Jason. I never been chased by Savini Jason except once, because every time Savini Jason's in the game, they either kill him, I escape, so I never see him, or I suicide, so I don't have to worry about him killing me. I got chased by him once, and that music terrified the living crap out of me. So that was a crazy experience. So I was happy the moment I died. I didn't want to let him kill me, but I didn't want to hear the music. So when he killed me, I was happy to not have to hear it again. I didn't spectate anybody because I didn't want to hear it again. I don't spectate anyone in the first place, but I definitely wasn't going to, because that made me almost crap my pants. He's destruction. I know this. I play as him. Seriously, I'm hands on my hips. I play as him. Anyways, he breaks down the door a lot easier, and his stock is goes on a lot longer, even though I don't use it. You know, I probably should, but I don't use it. I use it when I'm shifting. Not always. I barely use the stock, which it'd be good to use because you kind of like make that music quiet when you approach, but I don't do that. His sense sucks. I'll see a house, I'll use sense, and it's like not glowing red. I'm like, oh, okay, no one's there. I walk closer, just maybe there's a knife or I see someone nearby. I don't know. I just walk closer, and then eventually the house lights up. Like, are you kidding me? But I guess it's good to just look out for those big white circles. Some counselors don't make big ones because they're quiet, like Miss AJ Mason. But yeah, you can't run, which I think that was kind of clear to see. And grip strength, counselors can break free easy from them, especially if they have a good composure, because they're not chicken like Chad, so they'll break out a lot easier. I think Adam is pretty good at breaking out, because I've been grabbed 3 times by Jason, who could have killed me easily, but I managed to tap out. At that point, I think we both get annoyed. Like, just kill me, please. And part 9, which I kind of hate when I'm up against, just cause. Why? Still only 3 kills with him in part 6. Why did I cheap out? I'm probably not gonna use him again, but I just want to know that I have all 4. His shift comes back faster. His stock goes on longer. And he doesn't get stunned as much, so which I hate it when the game started. This Jason came up to me. I had a bat in my hand, but I saw a flare gun, so I took the flare gun and I shot him in the face with no way to get the bat back. Because after you shoot it, the counselor decided to stand there and drop the gun. All right, so I couldn't pick it up, and he was right in my face. I shot him in the face to no avail. He grabbed me and killed me. I was the first one dead, like right when the game started, a minute into the game. So every time I see this Jason, I pick it up and kind of regret it. Sometimes it works, and depending on the Jason, sometimes it doesn't work, and it pisses the crap out of me, because it's like, you're supposed to get stunned. But then when I was this Jason, I hit my microphone, sorry, not really. I was Jason. Freaking. I got shot in the face with a flare gun and was stunned. I get hit. And I'm stunned. And it's, dude, stun resistance. Duration and chance to be stunned by counselor is lower. So why am I getting knocked out as this Jason? This is like the hardest Jason to knock out and to like kill, but there were people trying to kill me, so I quit the game before they could, because I'm a little biatch. But yeah, you can't run, and it'd be better to grab as this one, because he had I don't think his hits do very much damage, so especially if there's a counselor or many counselors with thick skin, which I cannot get for some reason. No matter how many perks I roll, I cannot get thick skinned. But I never use sprays. I only use it for other people. I never get the chance to use a spray, really. So unless I was like went through a window and I'm all bloody, then that's when I use it. I don't use it when I'm injured, because I never get the chance to. Because if Jason's flashing me, I don't get the chance to run away. And knock him down. Okay, it's yeah. And he has 3 traps, so I kind of hate that. I trapped the phone, the battery of one car, the gas of the other car, or battery of both cars, I don't remember. And freaking friend wasted one of them by running into it. Like, dude, I do not have any more traps. Why would you? Why? He like does this to me on purpose. He kills himself on my traps, like on purpose to help the others. Like, bro, let me do this, please. If they escape, this is your fault. I was unlucky to get the Savini Jason and scare the crap out of people with my music. so I cannot tell you about Savina Jason until I look it up, and I don't have to spell his name. Thank you, Google, for correcting me. I don't know why my computer decides to not full screen when I Google anything. I don't want to see him unmasked. That is terrifying. Please, thank you very much. Savina Jason isn't the best Jason. Controversial? I know. But he's not. That depends person to person. So, whether you got lucky to get him on the DLC when he's available or not, it doesn't matter. Like, sure, the music makes me almost crap my pants and whatever, but let's just go. His shift comes back faster. His weapon is strong and he can break down the door easily, and his weapon is the pitchfork. So what I was confused when I saw a regular Jason, I think my Jason, I'm not sure, with a pitchfork. That means the guy had Savini Jason and prefers that other Jason, part 8, to Savini, to give part 8 the pitchfork and not just use Savini Jason. Why? I don't know. He just looks cool, but that's probably about it. If the guy who got Savini Jason doesn't even play as him and prefer to play as him, like, okay. He can't swim, which makes sense. He's the Jason from hell, and he's literally up in flames. Like, that makes sense. His eyes are literally glowing fire. His body has fire scars all around him. He can't run, and he has a weak grip strength, which, if he's the best Jason, wouldn't that be a little bit better? Like, wouldn't he have... Oh, sorry, his is the devil's pitchfork. Sorry. But wouldn't his strength be better strength than that? I guess those are good, but like... You have to find a Jason that's right for you. And you can't say you have a favorite if you haven't played them all. I have played them all. Part 2. It's great with the traps. You can trap the battery and gas on both cars and the phone, and use it under the extra traps. The extra 2 traps. Yeah, there's extra 2 traps for like a window that everyone hops out of. But dude can't swim that fast, and he's pretty weak, and his shift is hella slow. Part 3 gets stunned a lot easier. His sense is bad, and his stock takes a while to come back. And as if you rely on stock, that may suck for you. Part 4, he can't swim. His shift is slow, and he has less traps. So I don't know. Roy, he's a human. He has his human weaknesses. Like, he is pretty weak, especially when it comes to grabbing them, and he gets stunned a lot easier, which he's probably also another Jason, not Jason, quote unquote Jason, he's just an angry gardener, okay? He's just an angry gardener. His weapon is literally, shears. He's literally just an angry freaking, he doesn't look old. Angry man. Like, if you've seen him unmasked, he just looks angry. So, yeah. He just has his human weaknesses, okay? Don't ask me how... Okay, nah, that's it, man. And he's a human who's good at stalking.